I actually I actually found this channel just yesterday, and I was just really, really, really impressed at this person's depth of stellar knowledge. Like, there's a lot of things that even I didn't know, and be crypto smart. I'm sorry. He seems to be stellar lumens centric and whatnot. Or I don't know if he's a stellar lumens maxi, but this person is just really, 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 really intelligent. And I was just really just taking notes because there was a bunch of things that I never heard before. So I had to take notes, and I hope I didn't lose the notes because I don't see it. I don't see it. Um, Let me see. I think I took it. No, is that it? No. What they have is, I mean, I've always known it was a great project, but see what we fail to understand is that just because a project is not making all this noise, right? Just because a project is not a SHIB, just because a project is not stuff like that, some of us tend to believe, like that's what he was saying, that this project or that project is dead because you don't hear major news coming from these projects. But no, these projects are not dead. What Stellar's been doing is that they are slowly but surely. Oh, I found it right here. I found it right here. So XLM has been used for international aid for Ukraine, Argentina, and Bolivia. They literally sent the government money using stellar lumens. It's called Stellar Aid Assist, and they know how to send aid not only to a large organizations like a government, but they know how to do it directly to people as well, right? They are doing 1,000 transactions per second. Your average fee is 0.5 zeros and 6, which is damn near nothing, right? Uh, they have a smart contracts system called Sorabon, and it is the smart contracts thing, right? They have a whole bunch of dApps, which is decentralized apps, right? One of them is called Rust, and the other one is called WASM, WASM. It is already ISO 2022 compliant, and USDC, which is a stablecoin, dollar stablecoin, is already run on the XLM blockchain. That is literally amazing. Their partnerships is they have a partnership which I'm gonna have to look into it. They have a partnership with Samsung phones. I guess they're gonna probably be doing wallets on probably every phone to accept not only Stellar Lumens but a whole bunch of cryptocurrency. They have a partnership with MoneyGram. That is amazing. I'm telling you, I watched two of his videos yesterday, and I was literally blown away the amount of information. They have a partnership with IBM, Santander Bank, American Express, and Bank of America. This is Stellar Lumens, and they're doing a whole lot more. So now he's saying in this video, the European Central Bank has chosen Stellar Lumens to pilot the CBDCs and stuff like that. See, this is what he said on the video I watched yesterday. While everybody's chasing after meme coins, NFTs, all kinds of stuff, everybody's running into the casino. But what they're not paying attention to is that Stellar is on the back end already created something that is absolutely phenomenal. We're talking about, see, I just came up with this yesterday. I was just thinking about this because those of you who have seen my videos, if you, it's just a simple thing to understand. The people that created it wasn't one person that created Bitcoin. I think people understand this right now. It was a team of people. There was the United States government was involved with it, right? It was some of the same people. It was like five or six people that created Bitcoin or BTC, right? These are the very same people that saw all the flaws in Bitcoin, and then they turn around and they created a better Bitcoin, and that is XRP and XLM. That's exactly what they did. This is exactly how we are living in amazing times, right? XRP is Bitcoin perfected, but it is Bitcoin for large institutions like governments and big businesses and stuff like that. It is used for cross border payments, right? United States Federal Reserve Bank wants to send $20 billion to the European Central Bank. They'll do it in 3 seconds. Settled, final. That's it. This is what that's for. XLM, Stellar Lumens, is Bitcoin perfected, but it is pretty much everything that the Bitcoin white paper was talking about. It is for peer to peer transactions. In other words, I owe you money. Of course, you want your money. I'm going to send the money directly to you on your phone. We can already do that with Cash App and Venmo and all this other stuff. But you see, a lot of these apps are quietly going to be running on Stellar Lumens in the back end. You won't even know. You know what I'm saying? You won't even know. And probably a lot of these apps already are. They probably already have the Stellar blockchain in the background. And this is the reason why some of these payment systems are already fast. Like I did the video, I think it was last year, that one of them announced that they were using not Stellar the coin, but they were using the blockchain itself. Oh, that was Zelle. I did the video about Zelle, and I think they were using Stellar because everybody know that Zelle is fast, man. I send you some money with Zelle, it gets there within seconds. So this is what I'm saying. Like most of the world's monetary system is going to run on XRP and XLM. Those are the top two coins. Those are the top two coins that are going to be running the new financial system. Ethereum is absolutely a joke. Seriously. Ethereum is just pretty much what I would call a trade coin, right? People use it to make trades, to make money. Does it have any real value? Absolutely not. All these different things, all these different upgrades, and all these things that they keep doing. Shouldn't it be already upgraded already? Shouldn't it be upgraded pretty much out the box? Everything that Ethereum is trying to do, Stellar Lumens is already doing it. It's already doing it. This is why when I say that I do believe at some point that Stellar Lumens is going to be the same price as Ethereum, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Right? I took a screenshot of what this person said recently. This person said, and I agree with this person. None of us in the early days knew that Ethereum would be this high. None of us knew this. And Ethereum is a joke, right? Remember when the whole CryptoKitties thing came about, and Ethereum cannot scale. It cannot scale. So there were so many people with this CryptoKitties thing, and it really messed up the network for I don't know how long it was, couple of hours, couple of days, because Ethereum is a joke. It can't do all these things that all these YouTube shills talk about. The gas fees are ridiculous. In order to transact in Ethereum, every time I see Ethereum, I say pass. That's the first thing I say. I don't want to figure out gas fees. I don't want to in order to send Ethereum over to buy an art, a JPEG, to buy some tokens, to swap some tokens, you need gas fees. You need a fee in order to send your money in the form of Ethereum. Some of these fees are ridiculously high. Stellar, it is already ridiculously low. You don't have to figure out nothing. You don't have to go into. I used to do all this and I gave up on all of that. I gave up on all of that. Stellar, you don't have to do any of that on Stellar. Nobody wants to get to this level of all this tech savviness and sophistication to try to figure out what is the best time to buy Ethereum so that the gas fees will be so low. This is ridiculous, outdated tech. Ethereum is ridiculous, outdated tech. It is only a speculation asset at this point. Stellar Lumens is 100% a top tier production grade asset. It's already doing the damn thing. This is what I'm talking about. So once I found this gentleman's videos, the light bulb came on, man. I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised if we will see XRP and XLM in the top 10, and they're going to stay this way for a long time. They're going to stay in the top 10 for a long time. You know, what we're looking at is real world assets and real world use cases, not speculation, not Byzantine upgrades, not all this Cardano bullshit. Like that's another one. Like I don't I Stellar Lumens is far more advanced than a lot of us even realize. This is something that I'm going to have to spend a couple of days on because it's just that amazing. It's just that amazing. Once again, XRP is going to handle the big transactions. XLM is going to handle the small everyday transactions where if you literally want to buy a cup of coffee, buy some donuts at 7-Eleven, whoop, instantaneously. Sent, received, settled instantaneously with fees that are less than a penny. You cannot do that with Ethereum. You cannot. Ethereum is a joke. Ethereum is a absolute joke. And once the public wakes up to the real deal, I'm not saying that Ethereum's going to go away, but what I'm saying is whatever number Ethereum is doing right now, you slap that number on Stellar Lumens in the future. This is what you do because it's already there. And I will be making more stellar videos in the future. It is the ECB, European Central Bank, selected stellar. Boy, we have no idea. And one of these days, the price will be reflected in this.